Guys. Listen to this.
I can't get over these numbers. $10 million for Beyonce
What?
to step up and back Kamala Harris publicly. $5 million for Megan Thee Stallion.
What?
$3 million for Lizzo. $1.8 million for Eminem. I
What?
mean, is that normally how it goes? You spend 20.
Hold on a second. So, Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. How much do you think Donald Trump paid him? Do you think Donald Trump can afford Elon Musk? I don't think so. So you're telling me these fake relationships is what you guys wanted in the government? People paying people to act like they like each other. Y'all playing too much.
Mama couldn't save democracy. Now we got Orange Man Bad back in the White House. Oh, Mama. Girl, you just couldn't save democracy. Madam Vice President, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, more bad news. I know you're having problems right now with, the big loss to Donald Trump and you couldn't save democracy. But Miss Kamala Harris, we've got more bad news. We've got some bills to pay. And the crew has told me we're out of money. We've spent the $1 billion that all of the donors gave to us. And now we're in the hole $20 million. We've got some of the celebrities that hasn't been paid, Madam Vice President. And we have a lot more payroll to pay, Madam Vice President. And we just don't have any more money. We're going to have to figure out something. Because the vendors need their money. Well, Madam Vice President, it appears that you don't have a plan, so we're going to just have to come up with a plan for you. So here's what we're going to suggest, Madam Vice President. It actually is not even a suggestion. It's something that you're going to have to do. So you're going to have to pick up your phone, and you're going to have to call all of those celebrities that you paid the money to. So you're going to have to call Oprah and ask her for the money back. You're going to have to call Beyonce and ask her for the money back. You're going to have to call Eminem and ask her for the money back. You're going to have to call Megan Thee Stallion and ask her for the money back. You're going to have to call all of these celebrities that you paid the money to and ask for the money back so we can get out of this deficit. Now, they all believe in democracy. Therefore, you shouldn't have paid them in the first place. They should have done it for free. They never should have pulled a gun to your head and said that you had to pay them. Because if they believed in saving democracy and believing in Donald Trump, then, Madam Vice President, you never should have paid them a red cent. They should have done it out of their goodness of their heart to save democracy. But since you had to pay them, you're going to have to call them and ask for the money back. Yeah, you may have to call Willie Brown too. Friend, don't leave. I have a surprise for you towards the end of this video. You won't want to miss. Hello, friend, and welcome back to The Conservative Poet with me, Amania. As you know, on this channel, we talk everything politics, reactions, political commentary, a little bit of humor, some parody to drive home the crazies that we are seeing in the society. So if you're back, that means you enjoyed the content. So help me out, friend. Like, share, and comment. That way other people can find The Conservative Poet and they can enjoy this awesome content that we're putting out. So thank you very much for your participation. Again, like, share, comment. It all helps me out. Without further ado, we're going to get into this video right now. I'm pretty sure that Kamala Harris is laid up under the covers somewhere, crying her eyes out in humiliation because her humiliation continues to grow bigger and bigger every single day. Kamala Harris is unlikable. Nobody cared for her. And so therefore, the money from the donors, she had to use that money to pay people for their support. And she paid Oprah $1 million. We've already covered that. But now it seems there's more and more celebrities that were paid even more than the million. We thought Oprah, $1 million was a lot. But it turns out that Beyonce was paid $10 million. And if you remember, Kamala Harris's first day out, ever since Joe Biden gave her this a nomination or endorsement, I wonder if she paid him too. So Megan Thee Stallion was the first one out, and she got paid $5 million. Thinking back now on that horrendous twerking session that Megan Thee Stallion did, I wonder how the negotiation started, because she was the first one out and she got $5 million. Beyonce didn't come out until about a week or so before the election, and she got $10 million. Oprah did a town hall, I don't know, maybe a few weeks before the election. She got $1 million. Eminem came out a few weeks before the election. Matter of fact, he came out when around the time Obama came out to say that all the men needed to vote for Kamala. Then he got 1.8 million. Just around that same time, a little bit beforehand, Lizzo came out and she got herself about 2.3 million. So I'm just kind of curious about all the different price points, you know? And then now we hear that the civil rights leader himself, the man who loved Black people more than he loves pork chops, or he used to love pork chops, the good Reverend Al Sharpton, he got himself $500,000 out of this deal. All different price points. And so now I'm wondering, who else got paid? Did she pay the churches for her to go out there to the churches? The pastors of those churches, did they get their hands in the pot? You know, did they pull out a collection? Did they pull out a collection plate to gather it up for the kingdom of God? You know, did Kelly Rowland, Beyonce's, buddy, she was on stage with Beyonce. Did she get 10 million too? Different price points. I'm kind of curious about all of this. How much did Jamal Bryant get out of this? Did Obama get anything out of this? Did they pay Obama? Did they pay Michelle Obama? So I'm curious because the FEC standards say that she has to have all of her documents, all of her financial reports have to be up and out in 30 days. So we've got a few weeks to go until that happens. But I'm just curious, who else got paid from this $1 billion disaster called the Kamala Harris campaign? So I'm so interested in how all of this worked out with the good Reverend Al Sharpton, the race baiter, and the one who will never let these race wars go down because he is always flaming them. No matter what goes on, it's all about race. It's all about race, race, race. So I'm just kind of curious. Here is this reverend man of God who is always out here talking about these things, but yet the good reverend got himself $500,000 out of this. And he's always talking about, well, it's misogyny, it's the woman, they're misogyny and all this misogyny.
I just say, Rev, really quickly, too. Democrats need to be mature, and they need to be honest. And they need to say, yes, there is there's misogyny. But it's not just misogyny from white men. It's misogyny from Hispanic men.
Right.
It's misogyny from black men, things we've all been talking about, who do not want a woman leading them. Might be race issues with Hispanics. They don't want a black woman as president of the United States. You know, the Democratic Party, I've always found when you're sitting around talking, they love to just sort of balkanize everybody into these separate groups and say, oh, white people don't like women and black people. No, it is time for the Democrats to say, okay, and you and I have talked about this before, a lot of Hispanic voters have problems with black candidates.
Right.
A lot
and
of,
with other Hispanics. You got some that don't like each other. And some of the most misogynist things I've heard going on this Get Out the Vote tour came from black men. I mean, misogynist things. So you're absolutely right. It's not simplistic. And we've got to have real honest conversations about it.
Real honest conversations.
Seen that, heard that, good. But good Reverend, you taking money from Kamala Harris, misogyny? No? That's cool. That's cool, because you're going to just fatten your pockets. That's cool. That's not misogyny. That you taking money from her, you're not doing anything wrong to the black community that you serve so well. No? Here is a clip of Kamala Harris and the good Reverend, bits and pieces of how she's fawning all over him, you know, in reference to his birthday, and then then their softball interview that he did, you know, that $500,000 softball interview.
Happy 70th birthday, Rev. Happy birthday. I celebrate the day you were born. You have been, over all of your years, such an extraordinary leader. You are a voice of truth, a voice of conscience, a voice of practicality around what we must address and what we can do. And I thank you so much for your friendship. Happy, happy birthday.
I have to ask you about your opponent. He used a very ugly term about you last night, using the S word as vice president. And how do you react to this kind of street talk from someone who wants to be president again, that was president? I've known you a long time, and I know you have thick skin, but I'm not asking you as a person, because I know you're used to that. But what does it do, in your opinion, to the standards we're setting for our young people all over the country when we're using this kind of locker room street talk about an opponent for president of the United States?
So the American people deserve so much better. That's how I come at it. And to your point, the president of the United States must set a standard, not only for our nation, but understanding the standard that we as a nation must set for the world. You know, we as representing the United States of America walk into rooms around the world with the earned and self-appointed authority to talk about the importance of democracy, rule of law, and have been thought of as a role model, imperfect though we may be, but a role model of what it means to be committed to certain standards, including international rules and norms, but also standards of decorum. And what you see in my opponent, a former president of the United States, really is, it demeans the office. And I have said, and I'm very clear about this, Donald Trump should never again stand behind the seal of the President of the United States. He has not earned the right. He has not earned the right. And that's why he's going to lose.
Giving your good friend, the good Reverend Al Sharpton, $500,000 for his birthday. I say that's some generous friendships y'all got going on. And all you had to do was sit there and have a conversation with your friend, and you had to give him $500,000 for that. With friends like that, honey, who needs enemies? With Al Sharpton as your buddy. Al Sharpton. Oh, yes, Reverend. Yes, Reverend. Yes. Oh, I appreciate you so much, Reverend. Oh, Reverend, you're such a good man. Oh, such a good man, honorable man of God. And we just love you, Reverend. And we say, we wish you a happy birthday. Yes. The check has been put in the mail. You should have it by Tuesday. You should have it by Tuesday. And I'll be back for cake and ice cream too. Yeah. Yeah. Friend, are you exhausted with the gaslighting from the left? Because I know I am. And sometimes it can be a tad bit stressful. And in those moments, I whip out my patriotic candles and I burn for freedom. I burn for our country. And I get a little bit of relief from the insanity that's coming from the left. So today you can get it 30% off at the Orlando Patriot. Grab yourselves some candles to relieve your stress as we hone into this election and it's becoming more and more stressful. Grab some for your friends, family, even grab some for a liberal or a leftist because they are stressed out too. So 30% off orlandopatriot.com. I'll see you there. Thank you. I really appreciate your help. I mean, it's absolutely disgraceful that you actually have to buy votes, right? That's what this is. Kamala Harris bought influence, and she hoped that these people who look to these celebrities as, gods, that this would really influence the people to vote for her. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. You can't win on your own merits. You can't win on your policy. You can't win on just being liked by the public, period, because nobody likes her. You can't get it anywhere else. And so you have to pay these people. How much respect do you think Oprah Winfrey has for you? At this point, I don't believe she does. I don't believe Oprah gave Obama, I don't believe that Obama had to pay Oprah Winfrey for her to come out here and support him when he ran for office. No. Obama did not have to pay Oprah. More than likely, Oprah paid Obama into the campaign. Right? He was probably, she was probably a donor. Right? These people, you had to pay them for them to come out here to stand for you. And these hypocrites, when you hear them on that microphone, Beyonce says, I'm not here as a celebrity. I'm here as what, I don't know what she said, but I'm not here as a celebrity. No, what you here for, honey? Oh, you here for your check, for that $10 million check. That's what you here for. That's what they all were out there for. Even the good reverend. And I cannot wait, again, I think I said it already. I cannot wait until the FEC reports come out and then we really see the whole picture of what's happened to the $1 billion. What's happened to the $1 billion? Here is our friend Jesse Waters with a great clip on all of this.
We learned two things about Kamala this election. She's good at raising money and she's good at blowing it. But money can't buy you elections, especially when you spend it like she did. She raked in more than $1 billion and is somehow now in debt. The Washington Examiner dug through her financial statements and gave us a good clue why. Kamala's campaign was getting whacked like a piñata while D.C. leeches hoovered up all the cash. She spent over $50 million on payroll. Trump's campaign spent less than 10. Another $12 million went to consultants, and $20 million went to their little concerts with Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Christina Aguilera, John Bon Jovi, remember him? They even had to cancel a performance by Alanis Morissette because they were running low on cash. Isn't that ironic? Campaign insiders are mad at the bosses for wasting donor money on concerts instead of ads about, the economy. Quote, they said they were spending to zero. I guess they overshot zero. Ads would have gone a lot further than the pricey celebrity endorsements. One campaign source said people were concerned about their own financial issues, not Oprah telling them America won't exist. But it worked out nicely for Oprah. She got her friend Kamala to pay her $1 million to interview her in September. $1 million. Now, if she thought she was saving democracy, she should have done it for free. Kamala scared donors by calling Trump a dictator, got $1 billion, then just gave it to her friends and blew the rest on being a diva. Kamala went on a podcast, remember Call Her Daddy? But she didn't want to go to their studio in L.A. So she made the host fly to D.C. and used campaign cash to build a fake set in a hotel room. She spent more than $100,000 to build it. That set, see it? 2 chairs, a coffee table, and a bookshelf. That's 6 figures. Now, we looked at the set. We probably could have done it for around $6,000. That's without labor. But where'd the rest of the money go? We don't know. So she's still trying to soak folks for cash. 24 hours after the election, on Wednesday, Democrats got a text from the campaign. Urgent. We need help. Donate now. Help with what? You lost. If this is how she's going to spend her donors' dollars, imagine what she would have done with our taxes.
Seen that, heard that, good.
Get over these numbers. $10 million for Beyonce to step up and back Kamala Harris publicly. $5 million for Megan Thee Stallion. $3 million for Lizzo. $1.8 million for Eminem. I mean, is that normally how it goes? You spend $20 million, you get yourself in debt to try to get a bunch of rich celebrities on stage? I'd never seen that. Maybe I'm ignorant of the fact, but wow.
Hey, Rev. Yes, Rev, it's me, Kamala. How you doing, Reverend? You had a good birthday? You enjoyed your birthday? Well, Rev, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it, brother. Well, Reverend, I didn't win this here election, and, well, it turns out I overpaid you. I overpaid you that $500,000 that I sent you. I done overpaid you, Reverend. I'm gonna need for you to send me that money. I'm gonna need for you to send me back that $500,000 that I sent you. Yes, Rev. What you mean? You can't give it back? I needs that money to pay off these people. I needs that money back. What do you mean I can't get it back? Hello? Hello? Reverend? The Reverend done hung up. Call somebody else. Hey, Beyonce girl, how you doing? Yes, it's me, Kamala. Yeah, Kamala. Yeah. How you doing? How the baby's doing? Oh, how wonderful. Yes, I'm so glad to hear the baby's doing all right. But Miss Beyonce right here, my honey, that $10 million I done paid you, I'm gonna need you to give it back to me. And you didn't keep your end of the deal. You didn't even perform for the people. And I think that's why I lost my election, because you didn't perform. I paid you $10 million and you didn't perform. I'm going to need you to give me the money back. Skip, what? How dare you call me out of my name? Don't you know who I am? I'm Kamala Harris. I'm the Vice President of the United States of America. Hello? Hello? Beyonce? Beyonce? Call somebody else. Eminem. How you doing, Eminem? It's me, Kamala. Yes, it's so good to hear your voice. Now, I know you done heard I'm in some trouble. If you haven't heard, I'm in trouble. Trouble, bad trouble. And I'm going to need you, brother. I'm going to need you to help out the sister. You know that couple of $1 million that I paid you for that short talk you did, I'm gonna need you to give me back that money. I need the money back. Yeah, 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 I need the money back. What you mean you can't give it back to me? That's my money. You didn't even do anything. You didn't perform. You didn't do nothing. I need that money back. Eminem, I'm a black woman and you a white man. You taking away from the black woman? You a racist? I think he hung up on me too. We'll make one more call. Hey, dear Willie. Hi, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, I need your help, Mr. Brown. Yes, Mr. Brown. How you like it? I know how you like it, Mr. Brown. All right. You be right over? No, Doug's around. I'll meet you at our usual spot. Mr. Brown. I'll see you there, Mr. Brown. I'll see you there. Seen that, heard that, good. Well, friends, we've come to the end of this episode. Thank you so much for taking the time. Like, share, comment, please share. This lets YouTube know that you really enjoy the content. You really like what I'm doing here on The Conservative Poet. And, it means the world to me. We just hit 1 million views, you guys, and I'm super excited. So I know that it's going to grow and things is going to get better, but I need your help to really do this. I really need your help because I really do feel like YouTube is censoring my work, because if you go through this channel, you will see that I don't get the kind of viewership I think I should be getting. So I can only ask for your help in sharing the content, like, comment, share, like, comment, share, like, comment, share, like, comment, share, and subscribe, of course, as well. But I really do need your help in order to get it done. I really was hoping to get to 10,000 subscribers by Christmas. I mean, that means what, a month and a half away, where all Thanksgiving is like next week. So yes, I do need your help. Help a girl. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to me in the comments. Tell me what you think about this video, this episode. Talk to me about what you think about L Sharpton getting his paid, getting his bag, about everybody getting their bag. Talk to me about that in the comments. God bless you and keep you, and I will see you in another video.